Hi guys. I'm not gonna take too long for this video, so I'm gonna try not to at least. But I'm decorated the back of it. It's pretty simple to do. All I did was buy one of the cases and just took some nail polish to just paint where I wanted it. It was pretty hard and solid. And then I don't know why there's a leaf there, but anyways. But I have a Samsung Galaxy Ace, whatever you want to call it. And that's what the front of my screen looks like. Just has the time, my alarm, and the date. And then my wallpaper is the monogram that I made. So if I turn it on, my slide, that's what my front page looks like. That's where I keep most of the apps that I need, or most of the ones that I use sometimes, or at least try to use. Sorry, I'm not really good at these kind of videos, but let's see if it. I have my first folder, because I have all of these alphabetical, is the app stores. I have Play Store, Aptoide, which you can download Aptoide from the internet on just about every phone, and that's just like Google Play Store, but if there's a paid app on Google Play Store, you can go to Aptoide, and about 95% of the time you'll find it there for free. So then you don't have to pay for the same exact app. That's just ridiculous. And then I downloaded Amazon App Store just so that once a day I can go on it and see what the free app of the day is. Like, I already got that app and see if I want to get it. And then I have Google Play Rewards right next to the App Store. I use that too. You can answer surveys on that, and then once you answer a survey on that, then you can use the credit that you got from that survey to buy stuff from Google Play Store. So if you are like my age and you don't have a credit card and all that stuff, then get Google Play Rewards Survey, or whatever they call it, Google Opinion Rewards. Download that and use that. Answer surveys on that whenever one comes out, which is just about once, twice a day. And then the credit you get from answering that survey, you'll be able to use towards a purchase in the App Store. The stuff that Aptoide did not have for free, like the books and movies and music. But then I have all these book apps right here. I have the two that came with my phone, the Playbooks and Play Newsstand. But then I have Wattpad. News 360 is, if you don't want to go to all those web pages and scroll through thousands of different news sites just to find kind of news that you like, then I would recommend this, because the news that you like is all at your fingertips. Sorry, wrong thing. And then I have WikiHow, which is just like the website, just the mobile version. And I have Goodreads. I use Goodreads to like, I can scan a barcode on the back of one of my books, or all my books for matter of fact, and I can put it in 3 different categories, or add more categories. Like, I can put it in read, currently reading, or to read. And then you can like read recommendations from people about a certain book to see if you really want to get that book. And then I have Feedly. Instead of adding all different kinds of blogs onto your phone, so that your phone's all cluttered with different kinds of blogs and stuff, I use Feedly. I downloaded Feedly from Google App Store, and I use that to pretty much I can type in a name of a certain blog that I want to be able to look at every once in a while, or every day just about. And it will save into my Feedly, and then all the blogs I want to be able to read are right at my fingertips. I don't have to scroll through the internet and bookmark thousands of different things. That's just not the way I go. Then I have Dog Teaser. FYI, for Dog Teaser, if you have a dog that Like, my dog's not too bad, but if you have a dog that, if there's a cat or if there's another dog in the house or something, where that dog gets aggressive or tries to hurt you or gets really scared and runs off, I would not download this app. I got it for my dog because my dog likes to lay on my bed and not move when I tell her to. So if I'm trying to get up on my bed and she doesn't want to move, so she comes after me, I will play this because they have tons of different choices. But I will play this and I'll play one of these things like either a barking dog or a angry cat or doorbell or a car horn. And she will get off my bed and go running somewhere else in the house. So it's win-win for me. Hey. And I have my games folder on here. This is where I have all my games that I play. I don't play them all the time. I just have them right there. I have Temple Run. I have Block, Virtual Families 2, Slots House of Fun, Diamond Digger Saga, and Driver's Ed Main. If you're around my age and you want to try to get your driver's license one of these days, I would download this app because until you turn the certain age where you're allowed to get your driver's license, you can use this to take practice tests, read the flashcards, read the driver's manuals, or all that other fun stuff that you gotta read and do before you can actually take the real test. And then I have the two internet browsers in a folder that come with my phone, Internet and Chrome. And then I have my photo editing apps. If you follow me or any of that stuff on Instagram, Pinterest, WeHeartIt, any of those apps, you will see a lot of stuff that I have edited with using these apps. Sorry, my computer is gonna die. But I have that too with all my different apps. Like I have my camera, my gallery, my Google Plus photos, KeepCalm photo editor. Most of us know what KeepCalm posters are. You can make your own KeepCalm photo frames that add around pictures. On that, I have an Instamirror where you can add a picture to Instamirror and it will double the picture in half. That there'll be two of you or two of the dog or two of whatever you made, whatever you wanted to do two of. Picture Express, I use that for collages or when I want to just play around with photos or I want to use different effects and stuff. Fonto and Textgram are the two apps that I use most often. Like, I haven't used this before because I didn't really feel like I needed to, but now that there's all these security stuff coming out and everybody is trying to steal other people's photos, well, some people are, the crazy people. I use Fonto and I use Textgram to add watermarks to pictures. So then people can't steal my picture and claim it as theirs, because that gets me very angry. And then I have Photo Collage, Pizzap, and Photo Grid are all technically the same thing. They make photo collages and different effects, and you can add stickers to the collage that you make and that kind of stuff. Facetune, I got that. That's a paid app. I got it using Aptoide and Google Play Rewards. That app, you can whiten the person's teeth, you can smooth out their face, you can cross out the red eyes, you can do all that stuff with that. You can patch up the face, reshape the face, you can defocus it, add filters, add frames. And then I have Pixay Pro, just another cool little editing photos, add stickers to it and all that fun stuff. And I have Timehop. I got Timehop just so that as I start, holy crap, as I start, like, having my Facebook for a year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, I'll be able to look here at something. I don't have anything on here for today yet, because I didn't have my Facebook a year ago. It'll show you what you posted or what picture you showed or whatever you did that day, a year ago, and then 2 years ago, and then 3 years ago, and then 4 years ago. Every day. I just use that just for fun. That's all my photo and editing apps. Now, before I show you my relaxing apps, one of them is free right now on Amazon App Store, or Amazon App Store. If you want this app, you want to get it today while it's free. Okay, just warning you all, because it's free right now. It's a good app for when you're angry and you're upset and you just want to calm down. I use it because, here, I'll show you an example. Like, I can make my own fireworks and stuff, and it just calms me down. It plays the world's most ridiculous music, but anyways, and then it's Just Buster. If I'm in an angry mood and I just want to pop bubbles and make a design, I can pop all these bubbles and just have fun with it. Not really good at doing it, showing you guys. Now, my Facebook is private. My Instagram, Pinterest, WeHeartIt, and AskFM. I have an account on those for you guys, my famous my YouTube fans. So I will link those down below, or I will type them down below, that you know that what they are, and you can add me on those to see what I post. For social, I have Facebook Messenger, Instagram, quotes for Instagram, Pinterest, WeHeartIt, and AskFM. And then I don't really know what StumbleUpon is. I just got it today, because somebody recommended it. So I'm like, okay, I'll get it today and see what it is. And then I have my videos and music apps. I have iHeartRadio, which I downloaded, and then the rest came with my phone. Play Music, YouTube, Play Movies and TV and video. Those all came with my phone. Now, as you can see, some of my icons are prettier than the normal ones. That's because I have this app called, I'll make it bigger so you can see it. And I have a page on this app too, and I'll tell you what that is too. I'll post it below for you guys that want to know. Let me go to my page. That's my username on it, LoveFriends16. It's called Icon. Like, I can post different icons on here that you guys can use for an icon picture on one of those apps that have the world's ugliest picture on them. Like, for instance, Facebook, the plain old blue, not me. And I have Gmail, Calculator, Dribbler. I downloaded that to keep up to date on the Android and Samsung world for my phones, just so that if something's going on in the world that has to do with my phones, it'll always be on Dribbler, and I can keep up to date on that. I have Memo, which came with my phone. My script calculator. I use this for, like, let me write a fraction on it really quick. +370. Don't know what the heck I just wrote, but anyways, like, you know how when you're in math class and you're trying to solve fractions, and of course you can't use a regular calculator because that's just not possible. I use this. You can write out the fraction on it or whatever you're trying to solve, or draw it out, and it will give you the answer right there. I use that for math class, but if you are not allowed to use calculators in your math class like I am, then don't use it then, because then you would get in trouble for just automatically having the answers. I just have it because I'm allowed to use calculators in my math class. And then, you know how around Christmas time and Halloween and stuff, they have stuff that's like 60% off, or 50% off, or 80% off? Well, I have this app called Discount Calculator. Let me just pretend that something was 26% off, and the price was $10. I'm just gonna do a fake one. It will tell you how much you have to pay, and if I tap on this button, that button that my finger is right above, it will include the tax for my state, and then it'll calculate it and see how much you have to pay for it. It's just easier than looking at all those charts that are hard to read that they post everywhere. And sometimes they don't even post the charts for you to find out how much you would have to pay. And then you have to add all the fancy tax and all that stuff. Get you covered. Discount calculator. And then I have Maps, Hangouts, Google Plus. It's the basic stuff that comes with my phone. Downloads, Drive. The plain old regular calendar. Zebra Pink keyboard. That I use because if you look on all the app stores, whatever app store your phone has, you can look on that and you can find all different kinds of keyboards that you can use instead of the plain old ugly ones. So I use that for my keyboards. I have my Straight Talk account app, and I have Sleepbot to wake me up between certain times when I'm not as in such a much. Well, I can't even speak today. When I'm not in such a deep sleep, it wakes me up when I'm like half awake, half asleep. So I use that a lot. And for wallpaper, if you want to know how I make my monogrammed wallpaper, this is the section for you. It's an app called Marley Lily. I use that you can click on, once it comes up, because right now it's loading, you can click on wallpaper, and you can make your own monogrammed wallpaper. Type in your initials, and just make your own fancy monogrammed wallpaper. And I have Zedge and Wallpaper Casa. If I'm like tired at night, but I don't want to go to sleep yet, I would lay in bed and I would look at those two wallpaper sites, and I would just scroll through and add different wallpapers to use on my phone someday. And then set image without cropping. I use that not so often, but if there's a certain image that I don't want to crop, like for instance this, then I would use that so then I don't have to crop it. Because you know how when you go on Instagram and stuff, you have to crop your picture and it doesn't always fit. Get you covered. And I have 1 million quotes to look at quote wallpapers. Just fun. And then down bottom, I have my phone, contacts, and messages. Sorry, I can't speak today. And that's what I have on my phone. That's all that's on my phone. It's just pretty basic. I don't have too much on it, but I do have some. Some of the tips I have if you have my type of phone is, or any phone, for instance, one of these goes for any phone. If you don't want somebody to be looking at your Instagram and to be able to steal your pictures, then I would recommend getting either Fonto or Textgram and making your own watermark on your pictures. Then people can't steal your pictures, because if they do, they'll get in trouble because it has your watermark on it. So that's what's on my phone. It's just a simple, basic phone, but I like these kind of phones better because they don't break as easily. They don't do any of that easily. They don't bend easily. Like, when I'm walking in the hallway and I'm texting and somebody taps on me at school, this phone would fall, and if I had an iPhone, if that one fell, it would break. This one has been thrown on the ground, hit the ground, fell out of my hands, hit the water, all that stuff, and look, it still works perfectly. Like, you know how with Apple phones, you can't take your battery out and all that stuff. So if you get your phone wet, you are in trouble. You're not going to be able to fix it. But with Samsung and or the other phones, you can actually take your battery out, and that's what I do when my falls into the tub. I'll take the battery out, I'll wrap the battery up in paper towel or something that can kind of like hold up the water, that can take the water off the battery and into the towel. And that's just how I get it to not work. And then here's one thing. I used to have an iPod. I don't use it anymore because it's completely demolished. Don't ask how. It just got demolished. And one thing about that is do not put it in rice. I looked at that all over the internet, and it said for me to try to put it in rice. Don't do it, because the rice will get stuck in your headphone jack. You know those little things where you can plug your headphones in, or your charger jack, or one of your little jack holes, whatever you want to call those, that are all over your phone. And then you won't be able to get it out, and then your phone's messed up. Don't use rice. Just don't. Okay? So that's what I have on my phone, and those are some of my tips. If you want I'll just tell you very quickly how I did this, because it's simple. I pretty much just got one of the cases. I bought one of the cases that go with my kind of phone. There's tons of them out there. And I took some nail polish. I took black just because I like the black color of the case. I just wanted some sparkle. So I took black nail polish with sparkles in it and painted it with nail polish. And it makes it a lot harder than the rest of the case. Like I can scratch it and it's not even going to ruin the case. It's awesome. So that's how you do that. And if you have any questions for me, just let me know. I will post all my social media that I share with you guys down below. And that's all. Have a nice day. Thank you. If you have any questions, please just let me know. Thank you.